my first day of college today. I'm not excited to go back, but like also I miss my friends, so I kind of am. But obviously I'm not excited for the workload again, because my course is intense. If you're new around here, I am a media production student. I do media production at college, and I'm going into my second year, so year 13. If you're not from the UK, it's basically, I'm pretty sure it's the last year of high school I'm about to go into, the equivalent of that anyway. I do love my course, so I'm just like, I'm rolling with it and hoping that this year is a good year, despite not having a day off. Subscribe if you're new. It is currently 11 minutes past 7, and I need to leave at like probably like 22.
Are you sure about that?
So I've got about half an hour, like I don't really have that much time. I'm quite a fast-paced person in the morning. I like to be busy, so that's why I don't wake up any earlier than I do. And also like,
I don't need to make that much effort.
I vlogged preparing for college yesterday. I'm not sure whether it's going to be going on my main channel or my vlog channel, but either way, there will be a preparing for college video as well. I'm not really a big makeup person, like I don't really put on that much makeup, just because honestly I can't be bothered. Please ignore my voice and the fact I'm starting to get ill. I can't really do much about that. Wish I could, but I can't. So I'm just using this simple micellar water just to go over my face with. I really don't know what I'm talking about in terms of makeup, so if anyone watching does makeup or anything, I'm sorry if I do everything wrong, but also I'm really not sorry because I just don't want to educate myself on it. I'm not too sure what our first unit is this year. I feel like it might be documentary, which is exciting, but also like, I ain't got time for that. I feel like a documentary would take ages. Sorry if you can hear like the boiler or the shower. I can't really do much about that. My mum's in the shower. I never realised it made that. I'm such an idiot. I was like, oh my god, I never realised the boiler made that much noise. No, Laura. It's literally the bin men going past my house. I'm such an idiot. Okay, this day's going off to a good start, let me tell you. Okay, so next up is moisturising. I laid all my makeup out last night in order, so I just don't have to think about it this morning. I'm making an effort to actually like lay out what clothes I'm gonna wear, lay out what makeup I'm wearing, because usually those things take me the longest when like I can't decide on something. As I said, I think we're doing documentary first, but I might be wrong. I feel like this year's going to be a lot more challenging than last year, purely because the units that we were doing last year I felt very, very comfortable with. Like I knew what I was doing in most of them. Maybe not animation. That was not my favourite unit. It was my favourite outcome of a unit, but it wasn't my favourite unit itself. We're just not going to mention it. The moisturiser I use is the Simple Hydrating Light Moisturiser. I'm using a bit of the Mario Badescu spray because I am a Visco girl. I'm not. But I do use Visco. Visco is a good app, so I'm glad it's getting the promo. Absolutely not. Honestly, don't know whether this does anything, but if it does, brilliant. I'm gonna put my contact lenses in because I can't see you, and I don't know whether I'm actually in focus. So if I'm not in focus, I apologise, but nothing is in focus for me right now. Our bus system for college has changed. Basically last year there was like a dedicated college bus, whereas
we know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as
this year there's like, we basically just get the public bus. What we would have paid for like the college bus, we now pay for the public bus, but it means that I can use the public bus at like any time without paying any extra, which is honestly brilliant. Like last year I honestly must have spent so much money on buses. I feel like I spent more on buses than I have ever on anything. It also means like I don't really know what I'm doing, and I don't really know where the stop is. Like I don't really know what I'm doing basically, and I don't know the times that it gets to the college or anything. It's currently Thursday the 5th of September, didn't even say that. I only have a 2-day week this week, which is brilliant, especially for the first week back, so I'm going to be tired because I haven't woken up this early in too long. Okay, I'm gonna actually do something while I talk because I'm not very good at multitasking. This camera makes my skin look so much better than it is. If this would just change into reality, it would be absolutely brilliant. But you know, that's not the way life works. My timetable is the exact same as it was last year, which I'm kind of triggered about because I was hoping that we'd have a day off. But we don't, so that's fun. I don't feel nervous for college because I've already like been there a year. It's kind of like I've settled in, I'm fine. Hello. It is Emily. Oh, I didn't reply to a text earlier. Emily, if you're watching, we love you in the Medley household. I'm gonna start to make a coffee every morning before I go to college, because if I'm getting the public bus, it's not such a big deal if I'm sat there with a coffee. Like, it wasn't a big deal anyway, but like, I didn't really want to be sat there on the way to college, like having to sit next to someone like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was
a bit awkward.
Some of my friends are like so good at makeup and I'm just not, so I always just look like a toe by everyone, and it's honestly,
it's kind of offensive.
I need to hurry up because it's now past, and I need a coffee, so eyeshadow. Right, I need to really hurry up because
I'm gonna be late to my bus and I don't want to miss my bus on the first day.
Also, I haven't completed the work that's due on Friday, so that's fun. I left it to the last few days. I'm not gonna lie to you, I left it to the last few days, and just don't do that. Life lesson. Now we get to the final step, which is lip gloss. This is the Oh My Gloss lip gloss. And there we have my makeup routine. But anyway, I'm now ready for college. I'm gonna insert a clip of what I looked like last year when I went to college. I feel like I look so much older this year, which is so weird. But I was a little baby. I had no experience with anything. I was just going into college, you know? Trying to make a life for myself. So this is me last year. Makeup is done. This is all I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna put a bit of Vaseline on in a minute. Oh dear. Yes, I know. I was awkward, not as comfortable in front of the camera as I am now. Progression. I'm gonna head to college now, so here's the montage of my morning. I'm gonna go make a coffee before I go, and I will probably speak to you when I'm home, give you a review of the day. I forgot my lunch. I literally spent, what, 2 hours doing it yesterday? My first day's going well. Well, today just hasn't been my day. I forgot my lunch and my drink, which was the first hurdle, and I was like, okay, you know what, we can let that one slide. Let's just make the rest of it go more smoothly, you know? Then we go and try and get the bus. Now, this is where kind of things get a little... because I looked yesterday at the bus timetable and it still said 8 AM was when the bus left. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, like gotta be there for 8. No, because of the changes that they've made, it now leaves at 7:40. So, miss my bus. To make it worse, we get partway on the journey and a road is closed that goes like straight to where my college is. So we have to divert this long way round through country lanes. It was honestly eventful. And then I finally get to college. And I'm like, okay, right, we've made it. It's been an awful morning, but you know, the rest of the day will be fine. I also forgot to take my coffee out of the car before I got out the car, so I didn't have my coffee either. So then, fast forward to after my lessons, I'm like, okay, let's go home, you know, because my lessons are over, I have a half day, let's go home. So I go to get on the bus, and like, you know where you put your arm out to go and like say like, hello, like pick me up. I put my arm out like this, like slightly bent. Like I probably went like, maybe like this. I get on the bus and the bus driver goes, oh, like put your arm out more. Starts having a go at me, like, and saying like, oh, like just put your arm out, it's standard procedure. Like, if you don't, then that just makes my job more difficult. Just make my job easier, blah, blah. And I was like, who hurt you? And so I was like, okay, like, that's kind of annoying. Like, I hate when people shout at me, like, it's my biggest, like, anxiety trigger. So I was just like, right, okay, Laura, let it go. It's just not your day. So I arrived back into my town, and I'm like, okay, I'll go into Starbucks, you know, get a drink and everything. Go into Starbucks, that's all fine. She's doing well. And then I go to get, basically there's a bus that goes from my town to where I live, because I live, like, slightly outside. And so I was like, okay, that like nothing else can go wrong, surely. So I go to get on this bus, and basically we've now got like a pass and my student ID, because we've basically paid for like this year pass thing, which basically allows me to go on any of their buses for the entire year. So I was like, okay, this will be fine. I literally did it yesterday, it was absolutely fine. So okay, so I walk on, I'm like, oh, I'm a student at blah blah blah, and here's my pass. And he just looks at me and I'm like, right, like, he goes, hand it over. So I handed it over to him, and he just looked at it, and then he went, how much is a student ticket? And I said, well, I don't know, because I've got the card. He just looks at me in front of the entire bus, like everybody's staring at me because I'm taking ages, and he goes in front of the entire bus, he goes, £1.30. And I went, so you're not gonna let me on? Like, I've paid for this card, you're not gonna let me on the bus? And I was kind of doing it in a jokey way. I thought he was joking, and then I was like, okay, he's actually being serious. And he goes, no, I'm not letting you on. You either pay £1.30 or you walk. And I was like, oh, who hurt you? What has been going on? So I was like, okay, right, like, whatever. And I walked off because I was like, I can't be arsed with this shit anymore. I'm done, I'm going home. So, bought myself some M&Ms. And I'm now home. The next bus driver that came was very nice. So shout out to that bus driver. Actually restored my faith in human. Hello everybody, so I'm just editing this video and I just wanted to come in and say a few more things because I feel like I was still really kind of upset about the whole situation, so I didn't really talk about it in the right way. So sorry if it came across wrong. The whole situation of the bus drivers, specifically the second one, ended up in me having a panic attack, which was really not very nice, which is why I was obviously so upset after, because it's horrible to have panic attacks. Basically, the reason I talked about it in this video is because I don't want to vlog my day and make it seem more perfect when it was literally just a day. Basically, the message that I just want to spread with this video is please be kind to other people, despite how your day's going, because there is literally no point in being horrible to people. You never know what it could trigger, you never know what could happen to them as a result of it. So please be kind to others, because it's really not nice to be treated in a very degrading and humiliating way. I am going to be reporting this incident to the bus company because I don't feel like it's right, and I don't want it to happen to another 17-year-old or anyone for that matter. Another thing I do want to quickly say before I end this video is that there are so many videos coming. I'm sorry that I've been gone for like a week. Basically, I've just been really busy doing some college work, but it is all done, it's all handed in now, so I have a few more videos coming in the next week. So please stay tuned to this channel and my vlog channel, I'd really appreciate it. If you're having a bad day, please don't take it out on anybody else, because it can make somebody else's day bad too. So yeah, just be kind to people, show some love, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.